I'd like to tell you is sabi sila, saan yung big fish? Okay, I'll tell you, the big fish now, si Ayala, pati si Pangilinan. And they corrupted the Filipino people. They signed an agreement, a contract, which was not shown to the country. Ngayon na magbayad na tayo, pabayarin tayo, at noong panahon na walang tubig, doon ko na nakuha yung kalukuhan nila. Somebody told me that there is water. So I asked the military intelligence community kung silipin nila na mayroon ba talagang tubig. And they said, meron. Kaya sabi ko, pardon my language, mga putang ina kayo, pagdating ko sa Maynila bukas, pag walang tubig, pagsasampalin ko kayo lahat. Kasi alam ko may tubig eh. Putang ina ninyo, bantay kayo sa akin. So, when I landed Manila, agas na ang tubig. So, doon ako nagkaroon ng bakukang sa ulo. Tapos may 7 million na bayaran ko daw, accountability, doon sa mga Manila Gas, pati Maynilad. They are asking me to pay 7 million for their losses. Kaya sabi ko, bakit ako magbayad? Tinignan ko yung kontrata. Yung kontrata cannot be reformed. That contract cannot be novated. Alisdan ba? That contract cannot be corrected by provisions. Hindi pwede. And that contract is null and void from the very beginning. Hindi man kailangan na tabar-tap na ka. Isang basa mo, kalukuhan talaga. You know what? They control the water. They are just distributors. And in that contract, the Philippines surrendered sovereignty by allowing these concessionaires to control when there should be an increase. Sila yung may hawak sa faucet. Walang pakialam ang gobyerno. Ngayon, tinatanong ko na ngayon kung sino itong mga abogado. I'm going after them. Number one, kung malugi sila, bayaran natin sila. That happened because they were asking for an increase from the regulator. Tapos, it was delayed because it was election time. And you know, during election time, the politicians, with all their hypocrisy, would not want to increase the price sa tubig. So sila ang nagkokontrol. Nung dumating sa akin na 88 billion, sinabi sa akin gano'n, sabi ko, bakit ako magbayad? Yung sabi ko, ay talagang nag-explode ako. Bakit ako magbayad? Na in the contract, binasa ko, if they incur losses bayaran natin sila. If it's the fault of the government that they cannot make money this month, they will sue us, or as a penalty, we should pay. Putang. Grabe naman ito. And second, yung corporate income tax nila, they were allowed by the contract signed by the government with Manila Gas and Maynilad, two contracts that they can pass it on. Yung corporate income tax nila shall be answered by the consumers. Wala talaga, tayo ang bayad. And the contract is 2037. Noong nag-ano sila, yung sila pa, the contract was signed in 1997, tapos was due to be renewed during glorious time. Ang problema, they were given extension. Wala pa, hindi pa dumating ang 2037, naghingi na sila ng extension. So many years away, meron na silang extension binigay. Kasi hindi man nila sigurado kung sinong presidente sunod. So panahon ni Gloria, sigurado sila, naghingi sila ng extension. Pangatlo, well, I seem to, yung basta yung pangatlo, as odious as the first. Yung mga empleyado nila noon sa Malacanang na gumawa ng contract, nandyan ngayon sa kanila. Prominent of those is si Almendras. Is now a executive sa Manila Water. Yan ang tapos may isa pa yung nakalimutan ko. There's another provision that's really something. Pero yan lang, tatlong yan. If some of them are lawyers, paghawakan mo yung Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices, that's Republic Act 3019, pag hinawakan mo yan, tapos yung kontrata nila, tandi mo, all the provisions of the anti-graft law can be found in the contract. Lahat. Surrender of sovereignty, tapos may isa, yun palang isa. If you are a Manila resident, you'd see in your water bill, meron doon, sabi, environment enhancement. They just, quoted it with so, it was water treatment. Nagawain sana sa Harrison. That water treatment was kasali sa billing yan. Every day, every collection. So ngayon, ilang trilyon yan. Paano tayo magkaintindihan dito? Kasi nagbayad kami ng water treatment, until now, walang water treatment. Is it not that? That is estafa or economic sabotage. Either way, no bail yan. Nakita mo sila, tahimik talaga. Puro apology, apology, apology. Ako naman, I can allow the innovation of the contract. As a matter of fact, the Secretary of Justice has his proposal. It's all encompassing, but removing the objectionable things there in the original contract. Pero ang akin nito, buti ang makinig si Pangalinan pati si Ayala, there is a violation of law. A crime has been committed. You cannot reform that contract. You cannot novate whatever because right at the beginning, it is null and void. Ngayon, magkagulo ito, and I hope I did not be forced to assume, kasi sabi ko sa kanila, ayusin nila ito. Pag magkaso-kaso sila, mag-file sila ng kaso, diretso na. File sila sa Supreme Court, I will declare a suspension of the writ of habeas corpus and I will arrest all of them. I want billionaires inside the prison. Makatikim talaga yung mga yawa na yan. I've been telling you all along sa kampanya ko, itong mga customs, itong mga, wala yan. Chipipa yan. Pagdating mo sa taas, billion ang transaction. Yung inquirer, yung mailong, that is a government property. Tapos sila, itong mga may-ari ng donut, doon yung ano nila, parang factory, tapos nalagyan yan yung mga tindahan dyan. They got the money, not their property, but they never turned the money to the government. There's no turnover. Yung ano talaga ng yung mga mayaman. Talagang kaya ito would really be it can destroy me. It can create mamayaman yan eh. Pero sabi ko nga sa mga military, and you, if perchance I do not make it to the finish line, huwag ninyong bitawan yung kalukuhan ng mga mayaman. You continue fighting them. They are there really to scratch everything from the barrel, bottom of the barrel. Kunin nila ang makuha nila. Kaya lang. Hindi ko man sinasabi, but you know the imponderables of life. You can never tell that you may go anytime. Sabi ko, if I do not reach the finish line in this issue, kayong mga abogado pa, all of you, you read the contract and do not compromise. Kasi mag-compromise kayo, then they will just say, sige, arigluhin na lang natin. Pera-pera lang naman yan. Yan ang style yan. Pera-pera lang yan. So they begin to corrupt and try to negotiate. Ako, mag-negotiate tayo, pero filean ko kayo ng kaso. We will negotiate because it is your equipments, machinery ninyo, it's your pipe. Pero if you threaten me that you will stop operation, I don't think that will succeed. I will order the military, General Anyo, sa local government, Rolly Bautista, the army chief noon. Andres, sabihin ko sa kanila, kunin ninyo yung negosyo nila by way of expropriation. I-expropriate ko lang, tapos yung mga tao na who has had experiences in the handling of water, yung nag-retire, kunin ko, bayaran ko, and just tell the soldiers how to operate it para may tubig tayo. And ano itong hindi matapos-tapos na isiduwawa dam? Ano? Itong tubig ba? I know I can give you a little bit of an elbow room to move. Itong mga nakatira doon, they're of course, they're all natives. They're trying to delay the project by, and we need water. Manila without Wawa and itong isa, Kaliwa Dam. This will be the last resort to have water for Manila. I will order them to go ahead, and we will pay the natives and we will relocate them. But for the courts to issue itong mga TRO, sabi ko nga, do not make it to the point na sabihin ko, ignore them. Huwag kayong maniwala dyan sa korte, kasi after all, pera-pera rin yan. Yung mga gagong yan, mga transaction, yung losing bidder, magdemanda, tapos mag-TRO. Kaya mga project na huli. Only to realize that gusto lang kumuha ng losing bidder, maghingi lang siya ng kunti doon sa nanalo. And yet, itong korte, I'm warning the judges that be sparing about issuing TRO. Otherwise, I will publicly announce that do not follow. You follow the program of government. Yung TRO is just, yun ang ginagamit. Pera-pera dyan eh. Not all, in fairness to everybody, to the other judges. Pero pag binigyan mo ng pera yung buang na yan, mag-issue talaga ng TRO yan. And you delay the projects, and that is why we are caught in a bind whether we are able or we will be able to deliver water in the coming years. And that is why itong kalukuhan ng Pilipinas, part of the graft and corruption yan. It's money. Money lang yan. Bigay agad itong gagong judge na ito. Otherwise, I will go to him. Tapos sabihin ko, basahin mo yung TRO mo. If it is really a work of illegal mind, then maybe pag hindi, pakain ko yung TRO mo. We have to do something about this. Kapag ka hindi, puro ka na lang TRO. Kaya sinabi ko, huminto kayo. Otherwise, pupuntahan ko kayo doon sa opisina ninyo at mag-usap tayo. Siguraduhin mo lang na kapag hindi